Good evening, race fans, and welcome to the Dirt Racing Network. Mike Peterson with you here on the call for the Dirt Sprint Car Championship Series here from Eldora Speedway. Happy New Year to everybody out there in Facebook, Twitter, or Facebook and Twitch world. Full field here tonight. Server is full. 62 cars in the pits here tonight for this race here at Eldora. $200 to the winner tonight. $200. We're going to have 6 heat races, top 2 from each heat race. 4 B mains, top 2 from each of those 4 B mains, and then we'll have 20 cars making up your 30-lap A main event here tonight. Got about 10 seconds left here in practice. Like I said, 62 cars into the pits here tonight. We're going to send it down trackside for tonight's national anthem.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right. Got about 10 seconds left here in qualifying. David Heilman, currently the fast qualifier, 13.855. Tim Ryan, Dylan Hauser, Tyler Shellax, Bergeron, Cole Newhoff, and Michael Meek, Shawn Timmerman, Bryce Bailey, and Hayden Cardwell, the top 10. Looks like we had 58 cars take time. Going to get heat race number 1 lined up. Appreciate everybody tuning in here on New Year's Day. Happy New Year to everybody on behalf of Roger and myself. Roger Wagner usually handles the Dirt Sprint Car Championship Series, but he's at the Tulsa Expo Center for the Tulsa Shootout this weekend, hanging out with Tim Nichols and everybody at Tim's Dirt Track Simulator. So he's up there hanging out with them this weekend. So I got you. After tonight, we're going to have a few weeks off before we pick back up. I know the Dirt Sprint Car Championship Series is going to take a month off. They're going to not start back up until February. What's up, Scott? Justin, Randy, Liam, good evening. All right, cars here staging on pit road for heat race number 1. Starting on the pole in the Casey Kane Racing Sim Team Napa Auto Parts Wicked Cushion, number 49, that is David Heilman. Starting his outside in the Royal Motorsports, number 21, that is Michael Meek. Starting in the 3rd spot in the JDR Graphics, number 46, that is the NASCAR champion, I believe, Zach Novak. Starting in the 4th spot in the Swindell Speed Lab, number 74, that's Adam Elby. Scheduled to be 5th is the SteelCycle.com, number 5 of Brandon Steele. Not sure if he's going to be able to roll or not. Starting in the 6th spot in the number 00, that's William Brickley. Starting in the 7th position in the Elbows Up Team Motorsports Beat, Racecraft. Number 79, that is Billy Raleigh. Starting 8th in the Wicked Energy Gum, number 60, that's Bailey Hip. Starting 9th in the 55, that's Trevor Grabeau. And starting in 10th in the number 47, that's Darcy Landon. 10 cars making the call here for heat race number 1, going 8 laps. Top 2 to tonight's A main. Everybody else to the B main. Thank you, Andy. Trent and Riker from Australia. Well, I appreciate you watching there from down under. Hopefully you had a great New Year's. Likes and shares to the broadcast. Some watch parties as well. $200 on the line here tonight for tonight's winner. We're ready to go heat racing here for heat race number 1. Green flag. Good start by David Heilman. They're looking to go 3 wide here through turns 1 and 2. Michael Meek was right through the middle. Zach Novak right there side by side for the second spot. Adam Elby 3 wide for second. Looking on the inside. Adam Elby trying to go for the 2 for 1. Almost gets into Michael Meek. Side by side for that second position. Adam Elby, Michael Meek. 1 mile, 1 going for a tumble there. Back here is William Brickley. No caution on the racetrack. I don't believe cautions are on here. Side by side down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. Completing lap number 3 is race leader David Heilman, but the battle is for second. Side by side. Billy Raleigh, Zach Novak. Novak's going to take that second spot. Billy Raleigh back to third. Bailey Hip fourth. Adam Elby falling back to fifth. Trevor Grabeau, Michael Meek back in seventh. Darcy Landon in eighth. David Heilman going to see 3 laps to go this time by here in heat race number 1. Zach Novak riding in second. Billy Raleigh in third. 2 to go this time for race leader David Heilman. Off turn number 4, white flag in the air. Billy Raleigh looking to take over second from Novak there at the line. Going into turn number 1, Raleigh on the inside. Zach Novak on the outside. Great battle here for seconds. Shaping up. David Heilman's going to come off turn number 4. He will win heat race number 1. Zach Novak will finish in second. Billy Raleigh third. Bailey Hip will come, Adam Elby, fourth. Bailey Hip fifth. Michael Meek, Darcy Landon. 7 cars finishing heat race number 1. Well, Craig, Happy New Year, my friend. Bennington, Vermont. A little cold up there, isn't it? All right, going to get heat race number 2 onto the racetrack now. Get these guys to line up here on pit road. Couple more waiting the grid. All right, Chris, this is iRacing. You need a PC, a wheel pedal set, and an iRacing subscription. You need a PC that can handle all the graphics. It's pretty strenuous on the computer. So if you have a computer that can handle the graphics, you'd be all set. But go to iRacing.com. They'll be able to guide you in the right direction on what kind of computer you'd need and everything like that. So starting on the pole here for heat race number 2 in the Logitech number 98, that is Tim Ryan. Scheduled to be in the second spot is the number 52. He should be grid in there. The Dirt Code Media House number 52 of Shawn Timmerman. Starting in the third spot in the number 82, that is the number 82 of Dustin Griffiths. Starting at fourth in the SimWorks TTL number 48, that is Tyler Ducharme. Starting in the fifth position in the Swindell Speed Lab number 127, that is Blake Majulis. Starting in the sixth spot in the number 27, that is Stephen Hill. Starting in the seventh position in the JZ iRacing Photography number 54, that's Alex Staudiger. Starting eighth in the Hollywood number 97, that is Jared Bolliard. Starting ninth in the Shoot Awesome number 82, that's Glenn Richards. Starting in 10th in the number 1 Driven can't see who that's at. Number 1, that is Jim Thorpe. And starting in the 11th position In the UDSRA, Wegs and Casey, Highside Racing number 18, that is Kevin Loveys. 11 cars going for the top 2 spots to get into tonight's A main. Everybody else goes to the B mains. Green flag. Good jump by Tim Ryan. Big gaggle of cars behind him here for second. Dustin Griffiths, Shawn Timmerman, Stephen Hill trying to get up into this battle. Tyler Ducharme, Blake Majulis. We got one into the fence. Dustin Griffiths pounds the outside fence there. Again, turns 1 and 2. Going to fall all the way back to the 10th position. Tim Ryan out front. Shawn Timmerman in second. Stephen Hill third. Tyler Ducharme in fourth. Blake Majulis in fifth. Alex Staudiger sixth. Coming off turn number 4, Tim Ryan will lead lap number 3, pulling away by almost a full second now. Shawn Timmerman still riding in that second spot. Stephen Hill third. Tyler Ducharme in fourth. Tim Ryan out front. Going to see 3 laps to go here in heat race number 2 for race leader Tim Ryan, out by a full second now over Shawn Timmerman. Got one in the fence. Jim Thorpe right in front of the leaders. Everybody's going to freight train right by him. Tyler Ducharme, he's going to take over the second spot there in the 48 machine. Got a big contact between Shawn Timmerman and Stephen Hill. It's going to allow Blake Majulis to get into this battle. Tim Ryan's going to take the white flag this time off turn number 4. Tyler Ducharme out in the second spot. Great battle for the third position. Shawn Timmerman, Blake Majulis, Stephen Hill, Alex Staudiger. But Tim Ryan off turn number 4 will win heat race number 2. Tyler Ducharme in second. Shawn Timmerman in third. Blake Majulis and Stephen Hill. $29. All right. Yeah, in Chicago, it's been pretty crazy around here. We had some 61 last week, and then it snowed, so it's all over the map. All right, going to get heat race number 3 lined up here on pit road. Likes and shares to the broadcast. Start some watch parties out there if you can as well. 62 cars making the into the pits here tonight. $100 to the winner, or $200, to the winner on the line here tonight. Heat race number 3 of 6, gridding here on the pit road. Starting on the pole in the down under number 2, that is Dylan Hauser. Starting in the second spot in the hammer, number 2, that is Bryce Bailey. Starting in 4th in the Swindell Speed Lab, supposed to be 44, that's Blake Cannon. Starting 4th in the Team City Group Holding Dirt Armada, Wicked Cushion number X, number 10, I guess. That is Mike Keegan. Starting 5th in the UDSRA, Long Haul Kuhn Motorsports number 95, that is Dakota Kuhn. Starting 6th in the Kinzer Racing Sim Team Border Tire, Wicked Cushion Dirt Racing Network number 5, that is Braden Eiler. Starting 7th in the number 59, that is Hayden Harvey. Starting 8th. In the Williams Seal Coating, number 27, that is Bradley Lamberson. Sorry, new names. Starting in the 9th spot in the number 27, that's Ty Williams. And starting 10th in the 58, that's Brady Donald. 10 cars going for the top 2 spots to get into tonight's A main. Everybody else going to go to the B mains. Pace truck spot ready to hit pit road. 8 laps. Green flag.
Green flag, green flag.
Dylan Hauser out front through turns 1 and 2. Bryce Bailey in that second spot. Blake Cannon in third. Braden Eiler up to 4th. Mike Keegan 5th. Dylan Hauser will lead lap number 1. Bryce Bailey in the second spot. Blake Cannon in third. Bailey's going to dive to the bottom this time. Running that slaughter line through turns 3 and 4. Everybody right up against that outside fence. Customary here to Eldora Speedway. Dylan Hauser, Bryce Bailey, Blake Cannon, the front three. Braden Eiler riding in fourth. Mike Keegan fifth. Through turns 1 and 2 down the back straightaway into turn 3 and 4. Going to see the cross flags this time for Dylan Hauser off turn number 4. Bryce Bailey still riding in second. Blake Cannon third. Braden Eiler fourth. Mike Keegan in fifth. Hayden Harvey sixth. Bradley Lamberson seventh. Dakota Kuhn back here in eighth. Brady Donald in ninth. 9 cars still running on the racetrack. 3 laps to go that last time by for race leader Dylan Hauser. 2 laps to go this time. Front 3 cars now pulling away from 4th place, Braden Eiler. Gonna see if Bryce Bailey can hang on to that second spot with the white flag in the air. Blake Cannon knows he wants to get into tonight's A main right on his rear tail tank there through turns 1 and 2. We're gonna keep it right here. Dylan Hauser pulling away. Shutting the door is Bryce Bailey. Dylan Hauser will win heat race number 3. Bryce Bailey will finish in second. Blake Cannon third. Braden Eiler fourth. And Mike Keegan will come home in fifth. All right, getting heat race number 4 onto the racetrack now. Starting on the pole for heat race number 4. In the Elbows Up Sim Team Catch Fence Apparel Motorsports beat number 85, that is Tyler Schell. Starting in the second spot in the number 7, that is Hayden Cardwell. Starting in the third position in the Dave Blaney Sim Team, JB Medical Supply, Wicked Energy Gum. Number 15, that is Michael Sheridan. Starting fourth into Swindell Speed Lad. Number 5, that is Rusty Kruger. Starting fifth into number 14, that is J.D. Brown. Starting in the sixth spot in the number 66, that is Lance Loomis. Starting in the seventh position in the Elbows Up Sim Team Over the Wall Motorsports beat BS Air number 25, that is Richie Preston. Starting in the eighth spot in the High Side Racing, number 32, that is Kevin Fry. Starting in the ninth spot in the number 420, that is Nathan Kropazewski. Bad with names, sorry. And starting in 10th in the 19 design number 22, that is Trey Schmidt. 10 cars going 8 laps. Top 2 to tonight's A main. Green flag in the air. Tyler Schell out front. Hayden Cardwell looking to the inside. He's going to try the slide job here in 3 and 4. Tyler Schell's going to cross him back over side by side at the line going into turn number 1. Tyler Schell keeping it on the bottom side this time. He's going to find some grip down there. Hardwell's going to try to drive right on by. He will going into turn number 3. Hayden Cardwell off turn number 4. Taking the race lead. Tyler Schell looking to the inside one more time. Slides up. Ooh, a little bit of contact there, maybe just a tad there off turn number 2. Hayden Cardwell out front. Tyler Schell, J.D. Brown running in third. Michael Sheridan in fourth. Richie Preston in fifth. Hayden Cardwell still out front. Tyler Schell running in the second spot. See if he can get back up to him. 4 laps down, 4 to go here in heat race number 4. Hayden Cardwell, Tyler Schell, J.D. Brown, Michael Sheridan, Richie Preston, the top 5. Trey Schmidt trying to get into the 5th spot. Preston's going to cross him back over at the line going into turn number 1. Back at the front of the field, still Hayden Cardwell is going to see 2 laps to go this time by. Tyler Schell running in the second spot. J.D. Brown still in third. See if Tyler Schell has anything here. Solidly locked into tonight's A main. See if he wants to get the win. White flag in the air for heat race number 4. Hayden Cardwell right up against that outside fence. Tyler Shell run the bottom. Hayden Cardwell off turn number 4. He will win heat race number 4. Tyler Shell in second. J.D. Brown will finish in third. Michael Sheridan fourth. Rusty Kruger will come home in fifth. How many laps is it for the B? I think it's 12 there, Liam. All right, getting heat race number 5 gridded up here on pit road. Starting on the pole in the Pit Logics, CSI Shocks, ABR, Team ABR number 12, that is Alex Bergeron. Starting on his outside in the Swindell Speed Lab, number 00, that's Kendall Tucker. Starting in the third spot in the Kinza Racing Sim Team, profile by Sanford, DRC Chassis, Wicked Cushion number 10, that is Skylar Brown. Starting in the fourth spot in the Fatheads, TSR number 78, that is Brian Cross. Starting in the fifth position in the Swindell Speed Lab, number 40, that is Colton Hardy. Starting in the sixth position in the UDSRA, number 56, that's David Flick. Starting seventh in the number 06, that is Rylan Gray. Starting eighth in the number 62, that is Alex Hanna. Starting ninth in the number 0, that is Terry Mustard Jr. And starting 10th in the Kinza Racing Sim Team DRC Chassis Wicked Cushion, number 211, that is Alex Smulders. Heat race number 5. Got 10 cars, 8 laps. Top 2 to tonight's A main. Daryl from Satsop, Washington. Well, I appreciate you tuning in. Heat race 5 of 6 on the racetrack. 4 B mains to follow. 2-minute warm-up session. 30 green flag only laps here tonight for tonight's A main. $200 to the winner of tonight's A main. Green flag in the air. We're racing for heat race number 5. Alex Bergeron out front. Kendall Tucker riding in second. Skylar Brown in third. 3-car battle back here for fourth. Colton Hardy, David Flick, Brian Cross. Colton Hardy will shake out in fourth. David Flick in fifth. Brian Cross sixth. Everybody right up against that outside fence. Alex Bergeron running a little bit of a slaughter line here. Slides up to the outside fence on the exit of turn number 2. Skylar Brown's got about 6 car lengths to make up here with completing lap number 3. 5 to go here in heat race number 5. Skylar Brown running in the third spot. Colton Hardy fourth. David Flick back here in fifth. Kendall Tucker, 4 down, 4 to go, trying to track down Alex Bergeron. Still about 6-7 car lengths here making up the front 2. Skylar Brown right here in third. Going to see 3 laps to go this time by for Alex Bergeron here in heat race number 5. Battle for that second spot heating up. Skylar Brown closing in on Kendall Tucker with 2 laps to go. Through turns 1 and 2, car length 1. Oh, Kendall Tucker puts it into the fence. Going to allow Skylar Brown to go by after a little bit of contact. Skylar Brown's going to try Kendall Tucker's going to try the slide job. Brown's going to go right on by with the white flag in the air. Tucker slide jobs, a little bit of contact. Going to allow Colton Hardy to take over that second spot. Skylar Brown on the bottom. Alex Bergeron will win heat race number 5. Colton Hardy gets spun there at the end by Skylar Brown. Looks like Brown's going to pick up the second spot. Colton Hardy third. Kendall Tucker fourth. David Flick in fifth. Wild racing there on the last lap here, getting into that final transfer spot out of heat race number 5. Skylar Brown, Colton Hardy, Kendall Tucker putting on a show. All right, heat race number 6 now, getting onto pit road, lining up. Waiting for a couple more to grid. There we go. All right, starting on the pole here for heat race number 6 in the Kinzer Racing Sim Team, Mazea Valley Transportation. Wiki Cushion number 11, that is Cole Newhoffen. Starting in the second spot in the Cadillac 110, that is Kevin Hanley. Starting third in the Elbows Up Sim Team BS Air Motorsports Beat Over the Wall number 21, that is Shea Paulo. Starting fourth in the Mode Media House number 23, the Swindell Speed Lab Machine, that is Justin Thomas. Starting fifth in the UD-SRA Highside Racewear number 19, that is Troy Wagman. Starting sixth in the number 10, that is Ryan Schmidt. Scheidt? I don't know. Starting in the 7th spot in the number 30, that is Steven Goldner. Starting 8th in the number 28, that is Chris Lloyd. Starting 9th in the number 28, that is Zach Hollinger. And starting 10th in the PG Racing number 92, that is Peyton Grease. 10 cars, 8 laps, top 2 to tonight's A main. Everybody else to the B. Green flag in the air. Heat race number 6 underway. Everybody out to going. Cole Newhoffen out front. Shea Paulo in second. Kevin Hanley running in third. Justin Thomas looking to the inside of Paulo for that second spot. He's going to take over third. Drop Kevin Hanley back to fourth. Troy Wagman, he's going to take over fourth. Hanley's going to try to cross him back over there going into turn number 1. Justin Thomas trying to get alongside Shea Paulo for that second spot. A little bit of contact. Shea Paulo gets pounded in the outside fence. Kevin Hanley's going to take over second. Justin Thomas in third. Troy Wagaman back here in fourth. Side by side here for the second spot. Cole Newhoffen still out front. Going to see 4 down, 4 to go this time off turn number 4, but the battle's still raging on for the second spot. Kevin Hanley, Justin Thomas. Troy Wagaman trying to get into this battle as well. Kevin Hanley's going to take over the second spot. Justin Thomas back to third. Troy Wagman in fourth. Shea Paulo back here in fifth. Cole Newhoffen 3 to go that time by. Justin Thomas, Kevin Hanley side by side here. 2 laps to go. Racing hard here for that final transfer spot. Kevin Hanley, Justin Thomas. Hanley pounds it off the fence there at the exit of turn number 2. White flag in the air for race leader Cole Newhoffen. Troy Wagaman trying to get the afterburners going out here on this one in the white flag lap. Justin Thomas pulling away. Kevin Hanley. Troy Wagaman in fourth. Cole Newhoffen will win heat race number 6. Justin Thomas second. Kevin Hanley third. Troy Wagaman fourth. Steven Goldner in fifth. All right. That is going to conclude heat racing. Going to have 4 B mains lined up here. Top 2 to tonight's A main from all 4 B mains. Top 2. Top 2 is going to advance. Going to round out the 20-car field, going for $200 to the winner here tonight. Waiting for a couple more to grid. Looks like we got 3 more to grid. Once again, appreciate everybody tuning in here to the Dirt Racing Network. The Dirt Sprint Car Championship Series here live from Eldora Speedway. Mike Peterson here with you on the call. Appreciate you tuning in. Hopefully everybody had a great New Year's and a great holiday. Starting on the pole into number 79, that is Billy Raleigh. Starting in the second spot here for B-Main number 1 is the number 40 of Colton Hardy. Starting third in the number 5, that's Braden Eiler. Scheduled to be fourth in the number 60 is Bailey Hipp, not making the call. Starting fifth in the number 56, that is David Flick. Starting sixth In the 59, that's Hayden Harvey. Scheduled to be 7th. In the 47, that's Darcy Landon. Starting 8th in the 62, that is Alex Hanna. Starting 9th in the 95, that is Dakota Kuhn. Starting 10th in the 51, that is William Brickley. And starting 11th is the number 42 of Ty Williams. Looks like we're only going to have 9 cars, 3 cars not making the call. We're going 12 laps, top 2. Go to tonight's A-Main. Everybody else heads to the trailer to head home. Pace truck's off. We are green.
Green flag, green
Billy
flag.
Raleigh, green flag. Colton Hardy in that second and final transfer spot. Braden Eiler bounces it off the fence there at the exit of turn number 2, riding in third. Hayden Harvey in fourth. David Flick up to fifth. Good battle back here for fourth. David Flick on the outside. Hayden Harvey on the inside. Dakota Kuhn riding in sixth. He wants to get into this battle as well. Still trying to track down Billy Raleigh, Colton Hardy. Completing lap number 2, Colton Hardy on the bottom side, Billy Raleigh on the outside. Braden Eiler still riding in third. Good battle here for the race lead. Off turn number 4, Billy Raleigh is going to take it. Braden Eiler looking to the inside of Colton Hardy. Eiler is going to take over second. Hardy puts it in the fence a couple times there off turn number 2. Braden Eiler is going to pull away solidly in that second spot. Colton Hardy back to third. David Flick in fourth. Hayden Harvey in fifth. Colton Hardy trying to get alongside Eiler there down the back straightaway they go. Great battle here for the final transfer spot. Completing lap number 5, 7 laps to go. Billy Raleigh pulling away by almost a full second now over Braden Eiler, Colton Hardy. David Flick, Hayden Harvey in fifth. Billy Raleigh, Braden Eiler, Colton Hardy, the front 3. Going to see 5 laps to go that time by. Billy Raleigh's got 4 laps to go here. Braden Eiler still hanging on to second. Long way back to Colton Hardy in third. David Flick in fourth. Hayden Harvey in fifth. Everybody pretty much strung out here. 3 laps to go. Braden Eiler still hanging on to that second and final transfer spot with 2 laps to go here off turn number 4 for race leader Billy Raleigh. Braden Eiler still second, Colton Hardy third, David Flick, Hayden Harvey, William Brickley back here in fifth. Billy Raleigh, white flag in the air. Braden Eiler closing in. Got it to it down to about 3 car lengths. 2 car lengths now down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. Eiler with the slide job. Can he complete it? No. Billy Raleigh's going to cross him back over. But Braden Eiler will win. Looks like Billy Raleigh ran out of fuel right there at the line. Still gets in that second and final transfer spot. David Flick in third. Hayden Harvey fourth. And William Brickley in fifth. Scott, you got to talk to Brody on that one. That would be interesting, though. All right, going to get B-Main number 2 onto the racetrack. If anybody's headed to Tulsa, Oklahoma this weekend for the Tulsa Shootout, make sure you head over to the vendor area. See Tim and everybody with Tim's Dirt Track Simulators. You can even meet the man himself, Roger Wagner. Give him a shake. I'm sure. Give him a handshake. He'll be out there helping Tim. Ernie Williams out there as well, I believe. So those 3 guys will be out there. Get in one of Tim's simulators. Turn some laps at the virtual Tulsa Expo Center. Sure, Roger will have his Dirt Racing Network shirt on there. All right, B-main number 2 on the racetrack now. Starting on the pole, number 52, that's Shawn Timmerman. Starting in the second spot. In the number 110, that's Kevin Hanley. Starting third in the 15, that's Michael Sheridan. Starting fourth in the 54, that's Alex Staudiger. Starting fifth in the number 30, that is Steven Goldner. Starting sixth in the number 25, that's Richie Preston. Starting seventh in the 18, that's Kevin Lovey. Starting eighth in the 36, that's Chris Lloyd. Starting ninth in the 21, that's Kevin Fry. Starting 10th in the 1, that is Jim Thorpe. Starting 11th in the 92, that's Peyton Grease. And starting in 12th in the number 66, that's Lance Loomis. 12 cars going for the top 2 spots to get into tonight's A-main. 12 laps. Green flag.
Green, green, green.
Shawn Timmerman out front. Kevin Hanley running in second. Michael Sheridan third. Steven Goldner on the bottom side of the racetrack here through turns 3 and 4, trying to get alongside Sheridan for that third spot. Peyton Greaves following right in his tire tracks. They're going to go 3 wide there for a second. Peyton Greaves going to go right on by. He's going to take over that third spot. Going to go from 5th to 3rd in one set of corners. Peyton Greaves on the move, trying to track down Kevin Hanley's going to try it this time on the bottom side of the racetrack. Peyton Greaves set that car up on the bottom side, really making it work here through turns 3 and 4. Shawn Timmerman still out front, but Peyton Greaves really working the bottom side of the racetrack here all over. Kevin Hanley still riding in third. Michael Sheridan in fourth. Steven Goldner in fifth. Shawn Timmerman out front. Peyton Greaves still riding in the second spot. Kevin Hanley third. Michael Sheridan in fourth. Steven Goldner in fifth. What was his resolution there, Jeff? Shawn Timmerman still out front. Peyton Greaves in second. Michael Sheridan up on the top of the racetrack, trying to find some moisture there against the wall, trying to track down Peyton Greaves for that second and final transfer spot. Kevin Hanley back here in fourth. Kevin Fry fifth. Shawn Timmerman, 5 laps to go that time. Closing in on a couple cars, a lap traffic here. You got the 18. Kevin Lovey's the one to Jim Thorpe dead ahead, trying to get around these 2 cars. Going to split the difference here off turn number 4. Peyton Greaves next to get into these 2 lappers. On the bottom side, trying to get around. Going to go around Jim Thorpe. He's got to get by Kevin Lovey's. Michael Sheridan closing in. 3 laps to go here in B-main number 2. Sheridan's closed it down, got it to within about 10 car lengths here with 2 laps to go here in B-main number 2. Trying to get around Kevin Lovey's. There is Michael Sheridan. Peyton Greaves side by side. 3 wide with the lapper there for a second. Peyton Greaves on the bottom. Michael Sheridan right through the middle. He's going to go to the top of the racetrack. White flag in the air for Shawn Timmerman, but the battle's for that final transfer spot. Peyton Greaves on the bottom. Michael Sheridan on the outside. Down the back straightaway, 1 car length. Less than a car length now through turns 3 and 4. Shawn Timmerman will win. Peyton Greaves, Michael Sheridan. Looks like it's going to be Peyton Greaves coming through with the second spot. Michael Sheridan third. Kevin Hanley fourth, and Kevin Fry will come home in fifth. Great racing there for that second spot. Yeah, that went right out the window. First day there, Jeff. All right, B-main number 3 going to get onto the racetrack now. Some good racing here so far. A lot of urgency to get up in those top 2 spots here in these B-mains. Got some heavy hitters in this one as well. couple more to grid here. Okay, Jeff. All right, starting on the pole here for B-Main number 3. And the number 44, that's Blake Cannon, starting in second. In the 74, that's Adam Elby. Starting third in the 00, that is Kendall Tucker. Fourth in the number 10, that is Mike Keegan. Fifth in the 21, that is Michael Meek. Starting sixth in the 06, that's Rylan Gray. Seventh in the 27, that is Bradley Lamberson. Scheduled to be eighth is Trevor Grabeau, he's not here. Starting ninth in the 25, that's Terry Mustard. Starting 10th in the 58, that's Brady Donald. Starting 11th in the 5, that is Brandon Steele. And starting in the 12th spot in the 211, that is Alex Smulders. We got 11 cars going for the top 2 spots to get into tonight's A-Main. 12 laps. Pace truck's off. There he goes. Green flag. Blake Canning, Kendall Tucker on the bottom side of the racetrack. Adam Elby right up against that outside fence, 3 wide. Going into turn number 3, Kendall Tucker's going to take the race lead. Blake Cannon in second. Adam Elby going to cross him back over. Elby's going to take second. He wants the race lead going into turn number 1. Adam Elby on the bottom side, Kendall Tucker on the outside. Adam Elby's going to find some grip there on the bottom. He's going to take the race lead going in turn number 3. Mike Keegan trying to get up to third, but Blake Cannon's going to cross him back over at the line. Great battle here at the front of the field, the front 4 cars. Adam Elby, Kendall Tucker, Blake Cannon, Mike Keegan. Tucker's going to dive to the inside this time, trying to find some grip on the bottom side. Adam Elby on the outside. Kendall Tucker going to take back the race lead going into turns 3 and 4. Is going to slide up. Adam Elby riding in second. Blake Cannon third. Mike Keegan fourth. Tucker found something there on the bottom side. Adam Elby on the outside. Mike Keegan, gets it into the fence. Mike Keegan parred into the inside fence with Blake Cannon. Both cars exited the racetrack. Kendall Tucker, Adam Elby out front. Michael Meek a long way back, just over 2.5 seconds. Back to Michael Meek in third. The battle for the race lead is up front. Kendall Tucker and Adam Elby. Michael Meek almost 3 seconds back. Alex Smulders riding in fourth. Terry Mustard in fifth. But the battle at the front of the field with 5 laps to go is Adam Elby and Kendall Tucker. Side by side still with 4 laps to go. Tucker on the top side, Adam Elby on the bottom side. 2 Swindell Speed Lab machines out front here, pulling away by 4 seconds now over third place, Michael Meek. Only 5 cars still running on the racetrack here. Bradley Lamberson riding in for Terry Mustard in fifth, but the battle still out front with 2 laps to go. Kendall Tucker, Adam Elby. Nose to tail down the back straightaway they go into turn number 3. You're going to see the white flag this time by off turn number 4 for Kendall Tucker and Adam Elby out front. Both cars dive to the bottom side of the racetrack this time. A little bit of a test session here, I believe, for getting ready for tonight's A-Main. Checkered flag in the air. Kendall Tucker will win B-Main number 3. Adam Elby will finish in second. Michael Meek, Bradley Lamberson, and Terry Mustard. All right. Heat race number 4, B main number 4 of 4, lining up here on pit road. Going to get our final 2 cars for tonight's 20-car, 30-lap A main event, going for $200 to the winner. Good run there, Peyton, man. Starting on the pole here for B main number 4 in the 14, that is J.D. Brown. Starting in the second spot in the 127, that's Blake Majulis. Starting third in the 19, that's Troy Wagaman. Fourth in the number 5, that's Rusty Kruger. Fifth in the 17, that is Stephen Hill. Sixth in the 21, that's Shea Paulo. Seventh in the 22, that's Trey Schmidt. 8th in the 82, that is Glenn Richards. 9th in the 21, that is Zach Hollinger. 10th in the 420, that's Nathan Kay, because I'm not even going to try to butcher that again. Starting 11th in the 82, that is Dustin Griffiths. And starting 12th in the 10, that's Ryan Scheid. And starting 13th in the 97, that is Jared Bolliard. 13 cars here in this one. Top 2 to the last of the top 2 to tonight's A main. 12 laps, 13 cars. Pace truck's about ready to hit pit road. Green flag.
Green flag, green flag.
J.D. Brown out front. Troy Wagaman in the second spot. Blake Majulis going to go by. He's going to take over second. Wagaman back to third. Rusty Kruger fourth. J.D. Brown out front. Blake Majulis looking to the inside. He's going to try the slide job here in 1 and no, he's going to keep it on the bottom side this time through 1 and 2. J.D. Brown on the outside. Blake Majulis riding in up front. J.D. Brown in second. Rusty Kruger third. Troy Wagaman in fourth, completing lap number 2. Blake Majulis dives to the bottom side of the racetrack this time. Rusty Kruger found some moisture there on the bottom as well. It's going to slide up. Rusty Kruger will take that second spot. J.D. Brown looking on the outside. J.D. Brown will take that second spot back. Rusty Kruger in third. Troy Wagaman in fourth. Stephen Hill fifth. Blake Majulis pulling away by almost 3/4 of a second now, completing lap number 4 here off turn number 4. Kruger and Brown, a little bit of contact with the wall and with each other. They're coming off turn number 4. Kruger is still going to hang on to second. Troy Wagaman back to third. J.D. Brown fourth. Stephen Hill fifth. Dustin Griffiths up to sixth. Completing lap number 5 that time. 7 to go. Rusty Kruger still hanging on to that second and final transfer spot. Troy Wagaman in third. J.D. Brown fourth. Blake Majulis out front by almost a full second now. Troy Wagaman got about 4 car lengths, 5 car lengths to make up going into turn number 3. Throws a slide job. Is going to slide up, a little bit of contact. Kruger, a little bit of evasive action there to avoid getting the contact with Wagaman. Kruger on the outside, Wagaman on the inside. Great battle in here for that second and last transfer spot. Blake Majulis out front, 1.5 seconds now over Rusty Kruger. Troy Wagaman. Wagaman on the outside, got 2 car lengths now to make up going into turns 3 and 4. 3 laps to go this time by for Blake Majulis. Side by side, they're at the line for that second and final transfer spot. Troy Wagaman's going to power right on by on the outside. Rusty Kruger in third. Kruger is going to slide up, trying a little bit of contact maybe there off turn number 4. 2 laps to go. Great battle here for that second and final transfer spot. Blake Majulis out to 1.6 seconds now over Troy Wagaman, Rusty Kruger, J.D. Brown. White flag in the air here in B main number 4. Trying to find out the final 2 cars in tonight's A main. Blake Majulis off turn number 4 will win B main number 4. Troy Wagaman will come home in second. Rusty Kruger third. J.D. Brown and Stephen Hill Blake Majulis, Troy Wagaman. The final 2 cars in the 20-car A main coming up here shortly. All right, got about a minute and 20 seconds left here in this warm-up session before we get them gridded up and going 30 green flag only laps here tonight. Guys racing for $200 to the winner. 20 cars going 30 laps, $200 to the winner here tonight. Appreciate everybody tuning in here to the Dirt Racing Network Dirt Sprint Car Championship Series here from Eldora Speedway. Mike Peterson with you here on the call, filling in for Roger Wagner, who is at the Tulsa Expo Center for the Tulsa Shootout this weekend, hanging out with the Tim's Dirt Track Simulator guy, Tim Nichols, Ernie Williams, and Roger Wagner, man in the fort there. So if you're going to the Tulsa Shootout this weekend, make sure you head to the vendor area. See those guys sit in one of Tim's simulators. You're going to drive around the virtual Chili Bowl. Say hello to Roger Wagner himself. All right, got about 5 seconds left or so. We're going to click it on over to tonight's race server. All right, getting them grid up here. 20 cars getting gridded, getting ready to go racing. Looks like we're waiting on 2 more to grid here. Got everybody. All right, starting on the pole for tonight's A main in the number 49. That is David Heilman. Starting on his outside in the number 98, that is Tim Ryan. Starting third in the number 2, that's Dylan Hauser. Starting fourth in the number 7, that's Hayden Cardwell. Starting fifth in the number 12, that is Alex Bergeron. Starting sixth in the 11, that is Cole Newhoffen. Starting seventh in the 46, that is Zach Novak. Starting eighth in the 48, that's Tyler Ducharme. Starting 9th in the number 2, that's Bryce Bailey. Starting 10th in the 85, that is Tyler Schell. Starting 11th in the number 10, that is Skylar Brown. Starting 11th in the 23, that is Justin Thomas. Starting 13th in the number 5, that is Braden Eiler. Starting 14th in the 52, that is Shawn Timmerman. Starting 15th in the 00, that's Kendall Tucker. Starting 16th in the 127, that is Blake Majulis. 17th in the 79, that is Billy Raleigh. 18th, the number 92, that's Peyton Grease. Starting 19th in the 74, that is Adam Elby. And starting 20th in the number 19, that is Troy Wagaman. 20 cars going 30 green flag only laps here tonight. $200 to the winner. We are green.
Green flag.
David Heilman puts it into the outside fence there, going into turn number 1. 4 wide behind him. David Heilman, Tim Ryan, couple cars banging off each other here. David Heilman, Alex Bergeron banging off each other here. Dylan Hauser's going to come away with the rate lead. Big gaggle of cars behind him. Dylan Hauser, Tyler Schell's going to emerge here in second. Tim Ryan's going to go by in second. Cole Newhoffen is right here as well. David Heilman trying to rebound, but Dylan Hauser still out front. Tim Ryan second. Alex Bergeron third. Tyler Schell fourth. Tyler Ducharme in fifth. Cole Newhoffen, Hayden Cardwell. Big crazy start to this race here. Everybody managed to keep it going in the right direction. Dylan Hauser still out front. Tyler Schell, Alex Bergeron side by side for that second spot. Tim Ryan in fourth. Hayden Cardwell now in fourth. Tim Ryan back to fifth. Tyler Schell's going to shake out in second. Alex Bergeron in third. Hayden Cardwell fourth. Tim Ryan fifth. Can't even keep up with all the action here. Holy moly. Dylan Hauser still out front. Tyler Schell, Tim Ryan, Alex Bergeron, the front four. Tyler Ducharme put in the outside fence there, going through turns 1 and 2, kept his foot in the gas. Big loser out of all of this is David Heilman, falling back to the 9th spot, starting on the pole, put it in the outside fence, going into turn number 1, started that whole chain reaction of events, cars bouncing off each other, bouncing off the wall, falling all the way back to, he was running in 9th, climbing himself, trying to get back up to that. He's running in 9th, still was up to 7th there for a second, but David Heilman started on the pole back here running about mid-pack. Dylan Hauser out front by 1.1 seconds over Tyler Schell, Tim Ryan, Alex Bergeron, Hayden Cardwell. Closing in on 10 down, 20 to go. Caution on the racetrack. Justin Thomas around here in turn number 3. Go back and see what happened to Justin. Got into it with Tyler Ducharme. Got into Kendall Tucker. Bouncing off a couple of cars. Bounces off the wall. Justin Thomas taking it to pit road. His night is over. 2 cars on pit road. Justin Thomas, Kendall Tucker. 18 cars still running on the racetrack. 8 down from race control. Crazy racing there for the first 8 laps. The first 4 or 5 laps were really crazy. Kind of shook themselves out. Dylan Hauser, Tyler Schell, Tim Ryan, Alex Bergeron, Hayden Cardwell, David Heilman up to 6th. Tyler Ducharme in 7th. Bryce Bailey, Shawn Timmerman, and Cole Newhoffen. All right, got 22 left to go still. 8 down, 22 to go. Going to go green this time. Dylan Hauser, Tyler Schell, Tim Ryan, Alex Bergeron, Hayden Cardwell, the top 5. Pace truck's off.
Green flag.
Green flag. Tyler Schell a little bit. Almost got into Hauser there through turns 1 and 2. Single file back here. Tim Ryan in that 3rd spot. Alex Bergeron in 4th. Hayden Cardwell on the bottom side in 5th. David Heilman up to 6th. Tyler Ducharme in 7th. Tim Ryan's going to go by Tyler Schell for that 2nd spot. Give Tim Ryan the 2nd position. Tyler Schell is going to cross him back over there at the line, side by side, going into turn number 1. 3 wide behind him there. Side by side still for that 2nd spot. We had 20 that last time, 19 laps to go this time. Good battle here for the 2nd spot. Alex Bergeron Throwing the slide job, trying to stick. He can't do it that time. Both cars going to go by. Bergeron's going to fall back to fourth. Tim Ryan's going to slide up on Tyler Schell. Schell's going to cross him back over. Bergeron right there as well. Bergeron's going to take that second spot. Tyler Schell in third. Tim Ryan in fourth. Hayden Cardwell fifth. Tyler Schell slides up in front of Bergeron. Bergeron's going to cross him back over here for the second spot. Side by side. Great racing here for the second, third, fourth, and fifth positions. Dylan Hauser still out front. Tyler Schell, Alex Bergeron putting on a show here for the second position. Hayden Cardwell riding in fourth. Tyler Ducharme in fifth. David Howman sixth. Tim Ryan falling all the way back to seventh. Bergeron and Schell still riding in that second and third spot. Alex Bergeron's going to pull away. Cross flags, 15 down, 15 to go. Dylan Hauser put in the fence there through turns 3 and 4. It's going to allow Bergeron to close in. Tyler Schell right there as well. A little bit of a slide job. Tried to avoid hitting him. Hayden Cardwell in fourth. Tyler Ducharme in fifth. Dylan Hauser out front. Alex Bergeron closing in. Got it to 2 car lengths, 3 car lengths now through turns 3 and 4. Bergeron's going to turn it to the left. Trying to find some grip there off turn number 4. Tries to close in. Dylan Hauser out front. Pulling away, stretching that lead out just ever so slightly here. Still Tyler Schell running in third. Hayden Cardwell fourth. David Heilman in sixth. Tim Ryan seventh. Shawn Timmerman, Braden Eiler, Bryce Bailey. 10 laps to go this time from Dylan Hauser and Alex Bergeron. Bergeron tries to get that diamond in that third and fourth corner. Tries to get a good run headed into turn number 1. Got it to within a car length there with side by side. Dylan Hauser pulling back up to about a half a second now over Bergeron, Schell, Cardwell, and Ducharme. We got 8 laps to go that last time. See if Bergeron has anything for him. Might need a caution to get close. 7 laps to go that last time. Tyler Schell 2 seconds back from the race leader. Hayden Cardwell 4th. Tyler Ducharme in 5th. 6 laps to go that time by. Bergeron doing everything he can to get close to Dylan Hauser. 5 to go this time by here off turn number 4. About 7/10 of a second make up the first and second. Hayden Cardwell is going to take over third. Tyler Ducharme, Tyler Schell battling hard here for 4th and 5th. David Heilman in 6th. 4 laps to go that time by. Great battle back here for 4th, 5th, and 6th. 3 wide there for a second. Tyler Schell going to take over 4th. Tyler Ducharme in 5th. 3 laps to go. Got about 8 car lengths to make up. Oh, Bergeron got way sideways there off turn number 2. Lost a ton of momentum. Got it. Now it's a full second for Dylan Hauser with 2 laps to go. Bergeron gonna need a caution now. Hayden Cardwell riding in 3rd. Tyler Schell, Tyler Ducharme. White flag in the air for Dylan Hauser. Alex Bergeron a long way back, 1.4 seconds, riding in 2nd. But off turn number 4, Dylan Hauser will win the Dirt Sprint Car Championship Series race here at The Eldora Speedway going to pick himself up $200 to start the new year. Alex Bergeron will finish in second. And it looks like Tyler Ducharme will finish in third. Great win from Dylan Hauser. Started on the pole, started outside the front row, did not look back. Picked up the victory. See him come around here, see if they can stop here on the front straightaway for me. Not sure if Alex is going to come around. Alex has already taken it to pit road. See if I can get a better view. All right. See if anybody comes in here, get a quick word. Give it a couple minutes. Maybe hopefully we'll get at least the race winner to come in. We get a couple thoughts from him. Great racing, especially at the beginning of the race. It was a big melee there going into turn number 1 as the pole sitter, David Howman, hit the outside fence and just stacked up everybody behind him, and they were bouncing off each other. They were bouncing off the wall, but everybody gathered themselves. Only one caution throughout that whole race. It was a great race. We saw great racing pretty much the whole night. There's Dylan Hauser. He's come into the chat here. See if we can get a couple of those other guys before we get it go. There's Tyler. You can get Tyler here in the channel. Tyler, you got a copy?
Yeah, I do.
All right, man. Great racing all over the place here tonight. And just talk about how it was there from the driver's seat.
I'm more of a late model guy, and these sprint cars aren't really my forte. But I gotta give a huge thanks to Slick Simsport and David and Dylan. I mean, they put a great setup together, and I just drove it. I mean, once I figured out that kind of a cutback line, and I could really get a good drive off the corners, and I saw that Hayden and them guys were really slipping and sliding. So I was like, man, if I can get up alongside them, I think I can drive by them. And I just got really lucky. They start battling, and I just got up on the wheel a bit more and got by them there.
Just talk about how the track changed. We saw a lot of guys through the heat races in that B main running the bottom, and then kind of everybody migrated back to the top as usual. Just talk about how the track changed throughout the whole night.
Yeah, we don't see a lot of this over the late model side. It's usually just the same tracks over and over, but it seems like the sprint cars, the tracks are a lot more dynamic, and they change a lot more throughout a race. Because, I mean, we started out, I mean, you could run about anywhere on the racetrack, and there at the end, it seemed like a lot of guys were stuck up on the top. And at the very end, I saw there was a kind of a patch off the corners that if I could hit it with the rear tires, I could really get a good drive off on the bottom. So, yeah, it was really cool to see how the track changed.
All right, man. Any thank yous before we let you go?
Just once again, I gotta give you a huge thank to Dylan and David and Joel, the whole Slick Simsport team. I mean, they're just, what can I say? I mean, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be nobody. So, thanks to them, down on their graphics, and everyone that supports me. And thank you guys for doing the broadcast and them guys for putting this on. It's a lot of fun.
All right, man. Congrats on that third place finish.
Yep, thanks.
Third place, Tyler Ducharme. Get Alex here in the channel. Alex Bergeron, got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Great racing there for you guys all over. Kind of a crazy start at the beginning, but came home with a second. Just talk about the night.
Yeah, it was fun. You know, the first couple laps, trying to get off the battle there in front of us. We didn't have the top setup tonight. We had a bottom car. I was planning to run on the bottom, and you know, it didn't go that way. So we had to maximize our chances and go run the top, even though we were set up to run the bottom. So it wasn't too bad. You know, we ran second. You know, I couldn't do better. Car was not handling the best. I was fighting the car everywhere. But you know, we were able to come out and, you know, stay in second. So great run.
So you kind of working all over the racetrack, especially the second half of the race, just trying to find anything to get up to Dylan. And we saw you even diamond the corners, trying to get like that slingshot down the hill, like going into the next corner. Just talk about how the track changed and how you were searching all over the place for any grip you could find.
Yeah, it changed very, very quickly. I didn't expect that at all. In the warm up, the bottom was still fast. You know, that's why in the first couple of laps I was running the bottom. I was still as fast as the leaders. So if it would have stayed like that all race, we probably would have got a chance. So it was kind of like a Williams Grove track. But it went to the top. It's Eldora. I was trying something and it didn't work out. So there's nights like that. But second place, from all the bad luck we had the last week or so, it's great to be back. It's not first place, but
Hang on, we're not going
I'm
green.
happy for all of us. We worked hard and we got bad lucks all week, and second place not bad at all.
All right, man. Any thank yous before we let you go?
Well, I got to thank all our partners, CSI Shocks, Pit Logic app, BK Designs for all the racing paints, Smart Inc., Farm Equipments, everybody at Team ABR, Jason Nygaard, my girlfriend. She was spotting for me tonight, so thanks to her, she's doing a great job. I'm very happy about that. I got to thank my dad for watching, as always, all the fans out there for tuning in and supporting
Hang
us.
on, we're not going green.
And Happy New Year.
All right, man. Congrats on that second place finish.
Thank you.
Second place, Alex Bergeron. Get Dylan here in the channel. Dylan Hauser got a copy.
Yeah.
All right, man. Great run for you. Kind of just set sail out front after that big crazy start, and just didn't have any much of a pressure, but kind of kept it under you and came away with the win. Just talk about the night overall.
Yeah, I just trying to stay smooth. We qualified P3, so we had speed in qualifying. And in the heat race, got the heat race win. Started third in the
Hang
feature,
on,
and
we're not going green.
some stuff happened in turn one. I'm not quite sure what. I had to go back and watch it, but we took the lead going off in the 3, and then I just tried laying down smooth, consistent lap times, and that's what we did. We made one mistake the whole race, so we'll take it. We learned a lot. We're slowly getting the sets better and better and better, so just gotta keep digging, keep trying to find some speed in the slick, and I think we'll be good.
Your teammates were right around you there, but then kind of sorted out. It was you and Alex, and I know you said you wanted to keep the consistent laps, but the track was changing. You really got to ride up against that fence, but you got Alex, who's pretty good on any track, coming and trying to track you down. Just talk about thoughts of trying to run smooth laps, but knowing Alex is back there as well.
Yeah, I just he was running a little higher up in 4, and I moved up a little bit and picked up a little speed, and then we started to gap him just a little bit each lap, and that's what it takes. And it feels good to beat Alex at one of his better tracks. So, we've been getting closer and closer to the speed we need to be at to win these races of sprint cars, and it's starting to show. So now we just gotta keep putting in the work and get it done.
All right, man. Any thank yous before we let you go to celebrate?
Yeah, everybody at Slick Sim Sport, all my teammates, David, Tyler, Joel, Lewis, Zach Novak for coming and helping, and just everybody, all my teammates, and all of our sponsors, iRacing iFlag, Two Brothers Stream Team, Down Under Graphics, Cush Clothing Co., and just everybody that's a part of this deal. It's pretty cool. And thank the league and you guys for broadcasting.
All right, man. Congrats on that win, and hopefully talk to you again soon.
Yep, see you.
That is your race winner, Dylan Hauser. Alex Bergeron comes home in second. Tyler Ducharme in third. That is going to do it for us here tonight. Great racing all over here for the Dirt Sprint Car Championship Series. Appreciate Brody Wilhelm let me sit in for Roger Wagner here tonight. Roger is at the Tulsa Shootout this weekend, hanging out with the Tim Dirt Track Simulator guys. So make sure if you're going to the Tulsa Shootout, go hang out with them and sit in a simulator and take some laps around the virtual Chili Bowl. But until we talk next time, I believe it's not going to be for a couple weeks. I believe it's January 20th is the next Dirt Slingers race. So until then, make sure you have a great New Year, great holiday. Hopefully you'll come back and see us here in a couple weeks. But until then, my name is Mike Peterson on behalf of myself and Roger Wagner. Have a great night, and we will talk to you again soon. Good night.